is Danny Maupin. I'm an artistic associate at SideQuest Productions. I've been asked to do a presentation today on the usefulness of a program called Snap Camera in regards to Zoom productions and readings, or really any production or reading that requires the use of your webcam. Our most recent accomplishment in the production world is a 6-episode mini-series called Intervallum, acted live by very talented actors and teched by our very talented tech crew. I am lucky enough that I was allowed to be the writer for the entire series. I also painted all of the ship backdrops and a lot of the Zoom backdrops you're going to see, and not only that, but I did majority of the snap camera lenses, which we're going to discuss today. I didn't do the Vorian, that was the talented Gabby Bruno. When we first knew that we wanted to do Intervallum, we knew that we wanted it to be spaceship pilots in space, because we wanted to embrace the medium of Zoom and the necessity of looking into a camera. So if they were each in their own individual spaceships, there would be no reason not for them to be talking heads talking to a camera, which we felt was really apt. So once we realized they were going to be spaceship captains, of course they needed their own special effects. Right away we knew we wanted them to have some kind of on-screen interface. So we started looking around for programs and we found Snap Camera. Snap Camera is basically the same engine you're using for your Snapchat filters. So anything you can use on Snapchat filter-wise, you can also use in your Zoom readings. And then ideally, we knew that we also wanted to have these fantastic like space visors, almost like their user interface on their screen was a non-invasive, kind of non-committal process, but that their visors were for all-out battle and for intimate information gathering. So this clip here is from episode 2. The black and white actress there is talented Colleen, Justin and Katie respectively in the color over there, playing Ruby Earhart, Chad Cousteau, and Isabel the Osloth. Now, there are several filters going on here. There is the black and white filter on Talene that is I believe it's called Noir. And then Justin is running an on-screen filter, one of those HUD interfaces, and Katie down in the corner there is running a full face modification for her Osloth species, which I might say she absolutely owns that filter. She knows exactly how to make that filter do whatever she needs it to do. Throughout the episodes, you'll see the actors each have their own, I think it's 5 different on-screen interfaces that they can pull up, and the actors are in complete control of all of these filters. That's Chad there with the Comet Search interface. And an interesting thing is the actors did a really good job of using the filters to their advantage to convey. When Chad wants to send the Comet information to Isabel, he clicks it out and sends it to her screen, and he just closes his filter and she opens her filter. And it's really quite a genius use of filters. There's another episode, I believe it's episode 1, where Ruby, Talene there in black and white, has got her interface up and she's actually reaches towards her camera and swipes it, and at the same time she hits her key commands on the computer to change the filter from one to another, and it looks like she's physically controlling with her fingers. It's very choice. Now what you're looking at right here is both the actors have on their intimate visor filters, which is a 3D tracking object that I built in different colors for all of them. And the interesting thing about Isabel down there in the corner and her filter is that all of her special filters have to be built on top of her face modifications. Otherwise her face modifications disappear because you can only have one filter on at a time. But we're not going to talk about the building of filters today. I'm going to show you what's possible in just opening the program and installing it. No special needs necessary. I'll show you in another video how to build the 2D filters, probably not the 3D filters right away, but we'll get there. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your search browser of choice. Mine is controversially Google, and I searched us apparently. And you want Snap Camera. So when you go there, you'll see this, introducing Snap Camera, bring the magic of lenses to your live streams and video chats on PC and Mac. And this girl having a wonderful time. So you want to hit download. And then you'll get to this screen that says operating system requirements, hardware minimum. The specs are low core. You don't really need, I mean, you should definitely check and see if you have the right specs for this, but chances are you did. You hit I have read, type in your email, I'm not a robot. And then you download it for Mac or PC and follow whatever downloading instructions your computer wants you to do. I already have it downloaded, so we're not going to do this just now. Now, once you get it open or downloaded, you open the program, and I'm going to bring it over here so you can see it, and you're going to get to see that I have my lovely green screen in real life, which is keeping me from showing up in the background. And not having done anything at all, you getting this, you can immediately use this program in your Zoom. So you're not going to be able to see it here because I am currently using my webcam to record this video. Fancy that. But if I were to, so it says here cannot start video because another is using the camera. Yes, I know, I'm using the camera. Also that I'm muted, and that's true. I'm also muted. Zoom, you have so many issues. All right, so then all you'd have to do once you have this program downloaded is you go down to this arrow down here, right down here, and you hit up until you can see all of your cameras, and you can see that I have 4 cameras here, all of which I use for various different things. You want to use the Snap camera. It's not going to work because I'm currently using it in a different program. All right, so, and that's all you'd have to do to use it in Zoom. Now, us PC users, we do have some troubles with this, and sometimes I have to restart my computer once or twice before my computer realized nobody is using the Snap camera. All right, end meeting, end this. All right, so now it's the fun part. Any filter you can find in Snapchat, you can also find in Snap Camera because they're the same thing. So I can search any of these extra lenses, but if I go to my name, because I have uploaded upwards of 50 lenses for Intervallum, you will find all of my lenses. And then anything you can find in here will immediately transfer onto you in your Zoom. And they have a whole bunch of fun things, all different kinds. I'm not going to show anybody else's lenses because I didn't build anybody else's lenses. This one was kind of fun. I built this one as a test. It's really creepy. Some kind of reptilian woman. If you had a hood on, it could be a reptilian snake. A happy reptilian snake. Reptilian and snake together are redundant. But I think it's a really good tool and resource for actors to be able to control their own special effects and to give your Zoom readings a much more interesting appeal. Also, up here in the corner, under this little thing here, you can star the favorites, which ones you like the best. So this one is not starred. So I star it and it goes to here. And then it's listed under here. Now once I have them here, holy moly, I've favorited everything I've ever done. How vain. So then you can go to Purple Sci-Fi Visor, and then you hit this up here, hotkeys. Oh, I guess you can just hit hotkeys without hitting anything. Find the visor that you want, reptilian face, enter your hotkey, I'm going to say Shift S, save, and then anytime I hit Shift S on my keyboard, it will change me into this, which is another nice way of organizing it so that you have better control over your filters in performance settings. Although you do have to watch out, because if you're in a meeting with somebody else on your Zoom, as we do nowadays in our Zoom, and you're using your Snap camera in your Zoom because it makes your eyes and teeth so sparkly, every once in a while you'll be typing and taking notes and somebody says, you know, type that down, and you say, okay, and I'm going to type, and all of a sudden, Danny, what? Ooh, I'm a snake woman because I typed capital S, Shift S. Still worth it. Next video, I will show you how to use the lens building program, which I believe is called Lens Studio, to build your own lenses and upload them into this program so that everybody can use them, actors, you, whoever, to do things in a 2D on-screen basis, like this interface right here, or this full screen interface, or even this little interface over here. It goes to a different... It's just really fun. I mean, and these are just basic applications we found for our program, and I'm sure you guys will find a whole heck of a lot more applications for yours.